This summer, one man, one decision.
And a boy named Pierce who hijacked his movie. Pierce Toons, the movie, is now canceled and replaced by a hot new development on Trek 5, which has been replaced by a documentary on why the world will end in 2013, which has been canceled due to time changes and replaced by this.
Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down.
Ah, the wonders of movies. In this day and age, you can have access to almost any movie because of streaming services. It's pretty cool. But with every good thing comes the bad. And I'll be sharing some of my bad experiences with movies. Anyways, it was the last day of school before winter break, so my science teacher decided to play a comedy called National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation for the students to watch. And if you've seen that movie, you know that it's not the kind of movie to show to a bunch of kids. It's got some questionable content. So I was pretty surprised and confused that we didn't need a permission slip to be signed by a parent or something in order to watch the movie. When we got to the first questionable scene, and I won't go into any sort of detail, but if you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, right as the scene kicks in, a teacher walked into the classroom and saw the entire scene play out. And he did not look happy. So now the questionable scene is over and the kids were invested in the movie still. But me, along with several other kids, noticed the man talking to our science teacher. Unfortunately for the story, most of us couldn't make out what they were saying. Soon the man walked out of the classroom, never to be seen again. Until like 30 minutes later. Right during the second questionable scene. Again, I won't go into detail, but if you've seen the movie, you know. I guess having watched only the two questionable scenes completely out of context in a classroom shocked the man pretty badly. We had no idea what he was doing here, but he kept coming at just the worst times. Another thing that happened during those scenes is there were a couple of kids who just, read through the thing, just didn't watch it at all. But there were some kids who made such a stupid big deal about it, and they spent days just talking about it! Alright, here's one more super quick story about movies, and it's something that I'm still salty about. So about a year and a half ago, again, the day before Christmas break, the class had a couple of choices to pick from for the movie to watch. When it was time to vote, I picked The Grinch. I just didn't want to watch Elf because I've watched it so many times. But no, practically everyone chose Elf. Oh man, the jokes get even better once you watch it the 67th time. Cotton-headed ninny-muggins. So it turns out, the teacher that came into the classroom during the two bad scenes in the movie was actually like a message man between teachers. I just thought that'd be interesting to share. Also about Elf, it's not that I don't like the movie, it's a fine movie. It's just I've watched it so many times, the humor is kind of stale. So don't spam my comments. It's a good movie, I'll give it that. Happy 4th of July to my American viewers, and later everyone, stay weird.